Hello artists, how are you today? It's Stephanie Ani coming to you from the banks of the Trinity River here in Six Rivers National Forest near Willow Creek, California. You know, that was so technical to say in the beginning and now it just kind of rolls right off the tongue. Yay! Welcome to day one of 30 by 30 in 30. 30 pieces of art in 30 days within 30 minutes. Yes. 30 and 30 and 30? I think that's what it has to be. 30 in 30 by 30. Anyways, I can keep saying that over and over. Too funny. It is 30 pieces of art in 30 days under 30 minutes. So this is just a little piece of wood. I do have this down in the Amazon links if you're interested in it. Prompts are over on Patreon. Boop. So the prompts for this one was rope, chain. Now you can also use yarn or string. Guys, this is just a guideline. So you can use whatever you want to make it. But you just need to use either rope or chain or string or some sort of element like that. The other one is a design concept, which is symmetrical. So I have to, be honest with you, I wanted to go offset because it just makes me happier. So I followed my rules and went symmetrical with it and practicing symmetry in the design. Aren't those colors gorgeous? So this is green blue. And we are taking our colors directly off of the color wheel. Why would we do that? Well, because we are studying color as well as studying design. So that was, they added to the black. And so adding to black is shades, right? Taking the green blue color and adding black is a shade. Adding white to green blue is a tint. So we are taking one color and we are learning how to mix to that color if we need to, like in this case. This was a mix of two different colors. You'll see it in the video. And how to create the color and then how to create the tints and shades. Pretty cool stuff, huh? So not only is it our first day for this, it is also the first day of our contest. Yeah. Contest is going to, the prizes, there's, I get excited. There are two contests running. One is the new friends and the second one is the current friends, right? It's not points, it's names. We will draw a name at the end on the 31st. What else do I need to say? Oh, to add to a playlist, 3 lines plus sign, and then it'll say add to watch later, add to playlist, or create new playlist. If you create a new playlist, put it under Stephanie Ani, and then it's super easy for me to check and make sure that you've been honest, that you've actually put my videos under that playlist list, because we don't need any cheaters. But yeah, I think that's it. A lot of blah blah blahing. This was a lot of fun, guys. I really did. I'm gonna enjoy this project, and it'll be so cool when I have so many different colors and little compositions. Fun. All right, guys, if you do join along with us, please share it over at the Missy Hand Band of Artists page on Facebook. I would love to see what you come up with. I would love to see what you pull from your own hat. Okay. Bye-bye. We'll chat soon. Let's see what happens. This is for July 1st. Oh, okay. First one I saw was blue, but I didn't get a hold of that. So green blue is the color. And I didn't mix these up very well. Well, they should be kind of mixed up. I take 2 yellows. Rope and chain and symmetrical. Ooh, that'll be cool. That will be cool. All right, let me go grab some supplies. I will turn you off while I'm getting supplies. Hello, artists. Okay, I'm gonna give myself 10 minutes, so that'll take me to the 1 to get this assembled. And again, rope, chain, and that can be like any type of rope, including yarn. I don't care. You decide what these mean. And you can use other elements. You don't have to just use these elements. However, this is a design principle, symmetrical, so it's even on each side. So that is what we want to try to accomplish with this. So this is our only real rule, and then we must use rope or chain, and this is going to be my rope substitute right there. And then we'll paint it, and we will get it done. Again, green blue is our color, which is blue green is really close to this teal. This is cobalt teal, and then this blue is a cerulean blue. So these two mixed together should give us our green blue. Okay. Right, symmetrical means the same on each side. I was going to do a cooler element, but then when I realized symmetry was my thing, my design principle. And if you don't like the words, guys, don't do them, or change them with something else before you put them in your hat. You know, there's nobody's watching you. It's okay. Stay. Either stainless or, you know, there's some sort of metal alloy. There's nothing expensive about them. It is some sort of jewelry chain. So let's get some goop down. I probably should. I remember, well, I don't know if I've said this, I will be gessoing over all of this in order to be able to paint it. Now, I personally think that this symmetry would be much more interesting if we did it like that. On the diagonal. That's way more interesting. So, you know, learning the principles of design will really help out your artwork. Now, that's not asymmetrical if you turn it this way. If you turn it straight up and down, that's asymmetrical. Although it is the same on each side, it doesn't mean that your line has to be directly down the center. You could have a diagonal line and still have symmetry on that diagonal, right? Oh, God. I think that's right. Okay. Well, I can't allow myself to break the rules that badly. So we'll go with exact symmetry. Same on each side as much as possible. And we're just making little compositions. There are no rules. You can put whatever you want to in them. You just you should use the elements that you draw and the colors that you draw. And this will also push us to paint with, you know, we get very much so into our own palettes. This will push us to play with other colors, and it might add some more added interest to your work in the future. Okay, so after I've futzed with these guys, I'm going to pull them off because we'll put them on later. I know, I'm wasting time. I'm wasting time. Oh, come on. I shouldn't do this, but no, I'm not going to do it. It doesn't want to cut. Should I have done that first? Yep. All right, I've got 4 more minutes. Oh, this is... Okay, well, this is going to go just right there in the middle. Plopped. It gives us a center point of view there. Might not be a bad thing. I like that. Okay, we'll put these guys back on here. Their little frog chain thingy. I see images in everything, if you haven't guessed. Do we want to put these on there too? I kind of like the added interest. Glue issues. Stay. let's do this. I think it's a little easier to put the glue down first. All right, I've got, time's running out. I got 2 minutes. Okay, that I can handle. All right, there's our composition. Composition number 1. I've got to let this dry. Then I will put a coat of gesso over the top of it, and then we will come back and paint it. You know, actually I got 1 more minute, don't I? All right, artists, let's look here. Let's give this guy a quick coat of white gesso. Why would we do that? Well, because we wanted to accept the paint. And, you know, that's why we put gesso over cotton canvas or over anything else, is so that it creates a great workable surface for our paint to go onto. I guess I should have been gessoing while I was going along. But green blue, having some of these shadows in here will be just fine. Having some of that silver in there, I think will give it interest. All right, guys, let's get this guy finished up. Blue-green, or I'm sorry, green-blue is this color here. Here are our tints. Here are our shades. Okay, tint just means it has white added to it. Tone or shade is adding black to it. Okay, easy. Easy, don't get thrown off by the words. Those words are easy. Little vocabulary, no worries. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this in 7 minutes. I am. Why? I don't know, because that's how long it'll take to get to the 20-minute mark. Now, part of this is really to practice color. Look how beautiful that color is. I would say that that is that color. There, it's that color actually. Ha ha. Let's take it off of there. All right. A little bit more water. You know, this is going to have to be pretty thick. Make sure we're using the right color. We are. Okay. Let's actually just kind of mix this up into a nice consistency. Then I can start to add either the whites or the blacks to it. That cobalt turquoise is a really beautiful color. However, in this tube that I got, it was a little bit dried out from the beginning, which is never fun after you spend a lot of money on a paint color. All right, so that color is our good to go color. Isn't that beautiful? Again, this is probably my favorite color in the art world, in the world. It's my sky blue, it's my gorgeous blue. So I want to get down into those cracks a little bit. I'm going to look for something to help me do that. This is vibrant turquoise. I know it's adding a different color into it, but I've got to get down into those spots there, guys. Let's do this. That's pretty right like that, isn't it? Oh boy. And that's a very similar color here. Yeah, it's the same color. All right, getting a little ink in there. The reason why that works out okay is because ink is water soluble, acrylic paint is water soluble. They can do this. They don't have to be enemies. They are actually very good friends. Oh, that's a very blue spot right there. Didn't need that blue spot. We need green. There we go. Let's spray a little bit more of that right in there. So cover that up. So this vibrant turquoise is actually a little bit darker which brings us into our value range. Value being the dark and light of a thing. Okay, we're going to need more glue on that puppy, huh? So I'm good with the multicolors that are being created here. Okay, so if we take this, well, it's actually more over there, isn't it? We need a little bit more of the cobalt. There it is. Now this doesn't need, you don't have to just stress on this at all, guys. This is simply playing with color. And what a fun thing that is, huh? Does that read blue-green? I think it's pretty darn successful for blue-green. Pull a little bit more white over the top of this. It's because those have great shapes. And we bring out the shape of something by making a highlight and a shadow. Oh, I went over my time. Well, that's gorgeous. I'm super stoked about that. All right, there is our 30 in 30 project number 1. This is symmetrical green blue using rope and chain. And I will glue those prompts underneath of this. All right, guys, thanks so much for being here. Yeah, this is just what we're doing. We are playing and learning about composition and color and pushing ourselves to become better artists without really even having to think about it too much. Anytime you're studying color, anytime you're working through projects like this, you are going to make yourself a better artist. And if you're wondering about these darker green blues, these colors are absolutely in here, 100%. Has a little bit of blue-green color, but they're very, very similar. So, some colors are going to look very much so like the other, just like the upcoming ones. Okay, guys, we'll chat soon. Bye.